So, another twisted M. Night Shyamalan movie is out, and I honestly could not wait to watch it. Shyamalan's movies over the past couple of decades have really been all over the place hits, misses, but somehow every few years he comes up with something pretty crazy, insane, and awesome. And there's always that excitement to see what his new movie is all about. Well, for me at least. So, how does Trap stack up? Let's go ahead and find out. So, Trap basically is about a father who takes his daughter to a concert of this artist called Lady Raven, who, by the way, is Saleka Knight Shyamalan's daughter. Well, at the arena, we figured out that the cops have set a trap for this mass murderer called the Butcher, who just happens to be Josh Hartnett, the girl's father. He finds out about this and now is planning and plotting to get out of the arena while still being around his daughter. So, firstly, I really like how Shyamalan has shown scale in this movie. The scale of this movie is great, and the way it's shot and the way the different areas of the arena have been used to move the story forward is great. Honestly, achieving all this in a budget of just 30 million is pretty commendable, I must say. The editing of the film is also very good and keeps you hooked for the most part. Also, a lot of the background action is spot on, and it feels like the concert of a pop star teenagers would go crazy over. Even far off in the background, you see extras lip syncing to all the songs and really going at it, making the whole world seem very real and believable. Now, speaking of the acting, I feel everyone's done a very good job. Josh Hartnett obviously stands out for me and shifts seamlessly between caring dad and maniac. However, I feel to make the movie seem even more messed up, they could have cast someone who doesn't look like a tall, confident, well-built man. I mean, imagine someone like Paul Giamatti as the dad or the butcher, very clean suburban father vibe, and then you find out he's the butcher. It just makes everything so much more twisted. So, I won't deny, just like a lot of Shyamalan's movies, this movie has flaws too. Firstly, why are food stall and merchandise employees told about this super secret SWAT mission to take down the butcher when you have hundreds of SWAT officers all over the arena? Secondly, if they've been briefed about the gravity of this matter, why would any employee spill it out to a stranger so easily? Also, you see Josh Hartnett use employee access cards and enter random areas, mess with stalls, and all of that. And the cameras are all over, by the way. So, are you telling me there's no one checking the footage of these cameras whatsoever? Now, the movie does have a lot more flaws, but I don't want to give the story away, so I'm going to refrain from bringing these up. Now, apart from this, at times it feels like the dialogues of the teenagers were written by an adult who wrote them thinking how teenagers would sound these days, but not actually on the lines of what they sound like these days. The film also is centered in the arena for about 60% of the length of the film, after which it moves out of it, and here it begins to slow down a bit. It's still decently paced, but you begin to miss that tension at times. So, on the whole, despite its many flaws, this movie makes for quite an entertaining watch and will keep you hooked for the most part. I would say if you can let go of the logic for a bit and enjoy the process, you'll like this one. So, on the BMB meter, I'm going ahead and giving this movie 6.5 on 10. Let me know what you thought of the movie if you watched it, and please do like and share the video if you thought it was interesting. And hey, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more interesting content. Cheers, and I'll see you soon.